to share this chapter. By the way, everything's going forward regarding the forms that I spoke to you about on my previous chapter. I'll update you on that on Friday. But this is unplanned because today I simply went to my high street to get a coffee. I come out the shop and you've heard me mention the 15th of April 2022 pretty much on every video, because that was the day my son was stolen. That was the day that my son and his mother were meant to move in to the house that had been refurbed for them, and the house that they'd already lived in for 7 years. They had to come out of that house while it was refurbed. The people that owned that house, that loved us, whose son was in the same class as my son, also had a house in Gerrard's Cross, and my son and his mother lived there for a year while that house was refurbed. On the 15th of April, they were meant to be in that house. I've just bumped into that lady, and she said to me, "Deano," this is what she said, "Deano, yesterday I was searching for you all on the internet, on Facebook. Where you gone?" I said, "Darling," she went, "What happened?" I said, "Wow, we've just spent 35 minutes chatting in the high street. 35 minutes. She is in disbelief." I love people. I love their privacy. I would have loved to have given her a cuddle and said to her, do a channel with me, but I didn't want to put her in that position. She is in disbelief at what I've had to go through for 3 years. She's in disbelief. She's in disbelief no one knows where my son is. She's in disbelief at the control. She's in disbelief that the headmaster and school governor come to court with me because she was at the same school. She's in disbelief. But do you know what? She was so happy to see me. And my point all along here is, since the day my son was taken, I still walk about to this day like the proudest daddy in the world, because I've done nothing but be an amazing daddy. That lady and her husband were in our lives for 7.5 years. And they've got property, and the property they let me, my son and his mother live in, were £1 million houses that they were giving to us for nothing a month. As I say nothing, if it should be 3.5G, it was 2. The point is they looked after us. They were amazing, and I was just so happy to say how grateful I was and how sad I was that on the 15th of April 2022, everything they'd done for my son and his mother was gone, and no one cared. No one ever contacted her. Obviously I had at the time, because I had to get rid of the storage, but since then she's never heard from me, because obviously she didn't know I was on TikTok. Now she's going to go on TikTok. She's going to go on the story. But I just want to let you know, it's amazing. And it's so lovely when the people that were most important in your life for the 10 years of your son's life are only delighted to see you. And they are shocked when I tell them what's happened. And the family court system and Kafkas don't care.
If you like Deano's stories and you want more, and you've got stories of your own that you want told, get in contact and we can sort something out.